following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello, and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 10 to 15 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website, www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com, to get a hold of my books and CDs and DVDs. And don't forget, prices will be going up here in a couple of weeks now because we're printing them all again. We're down low, so we're printing them all. And of course, the new pricing on printing is higher than it was 3 years and 5 years ago. So at any rate, I urge you, if you're considering buying books, do it now. And, of course, if you buy 10 of any one title, you get a big discount, as well as buying the current low price with the current low prices. Okay, now, with all that said, people always ask me, okay, Wallach, you just say, if you eat the typical breakfast, you're going to get all kinds of problems with gluten, okay? You're going to have all kinds of problems with phagopygens, okay? And so what's going on? What do you eat? Well, I've been doing this for 75 years, okay? And so I tell you, I have for breakfast 3 soft scrambled eggs or 3 poached eggs. I had my 3 poached eggs this morning, chicken eggs, okay? And if they can't get chicken eggs, we get guinea eggs, we get duck eggs, we get goose eggs. It doesn't matter, eggs. You need the nutrients that are in the eggs for many, many, many things that go on in the body. Then, I also like fish. I like, let's see here, salmon fillets are my favorite, but I also like tuna. I like cod, and I like them steamed or lightly grilled, okay, certainly not fried. I do eat a lot of cheese. I like the Baby Bell cheeses. And I like also the, let's see here, I eat a lot of rice. Rice noodles, okay, from China. And I eat wild rice from USA, from Louisiana and places like that. And we eat rice. And, of course, sweet potatoes. That's another one for breakfast. And then I also like to throw in kind of a handful of nuts, mixed nuts, no peanuts, okay, no peanuts, because the peanuts are at risk of having the aflatoxins in there, which cause liver cancer. So we have the pecans, we have walnuts, we have almonds, okay, and there's others in the mix. But those are the ones that I particularly like, okay, and they're good in protein, but also a good plant-derived. Let's see here, plant-derived. Good fats, okay, good oils, good fats, I guess is the word I'm looking for. And then we also will have green beans, green peas. Let's see here, I talked about that, quinoa. And then I like the low glycemic things also, mushrooms. I like, let's see here, mushrooms, spinach, kale, dropped a plastic bottle of water, mixed nuts again, beet greens, and I like my coffee, the Youngevity coffee. I like our coffee because we own the plantations. We fertilize it with our own fertilizer, right? The Bloomin' Minerals with 75 minerals in there. And I like the full Java Fit caffeinated coffee for breakfast, and I like the decaf at dinner time. Okay, because I don't want to be up all night. And don't forget the Rebound. I like the Rebound. If I'm going to have it during the day, I'll use the sticks. I'll use the canister. And then also, I like the cans, but they have carbonation in them, so I pop the tops on them and put 2 of them with the tops popped on them in the refrigerator at night before I go to bed. So I have one in the morning. It's flat because all the carbonation is bubbled off. And I'll have another one at lunchtime or maybe an hour or 2 after lunch. And so I'm, getting a lot of nutrition as well as getting hydrated and proteins and so forth. For lunches and dinner, I like steaks and chops, beef steaks, chops, lamb chops, that kind of stuff. I don't eat pork because of the chemicals they tend to put in there, like bacon and ham and sausages and things like that. I don't eat that because of all the chemicals that are in there. And so this is not difficult to eat well. And then, of course, I take my 90 essential nutrients. No, that's not true. I take the 215 nutrients. I take the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. I take, I was counting the bottles. I have 80 bottles, of supplements that I take twice a day, I'll make a list of them and, give them up one of these days, the ones I take. And so I take a lot of stuff. But I'm going on, I'm 83 going on 84. And it's one of those things where there's no reason why everybody can't live to be 120. In the Bible, it says, "In man's years shall be 120." Okay, so let's go there. And I have a minimum of 4 books coming out here in the next, some of them in a couple of weeks, some of them in a couple of months. We also have a 10 CD set coming out. That's coming out very quickly. It's done. It's at the printers right now as we speak. And so each CD in the 10 CD set is a different disease: diabetes, high blood pressure, arthritis, heart disease, Alzheimer's disease, that kind of stuff. Okay, and so this is going to leap. It's going to leap longevity forward by 1,000 miles with all this new information. It's going to give you new tools. Holy moly! We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you've got questions for Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Longevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Longevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many of Ancient Legacy's oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. For life's everyday aches and pains, such as sprained ankles, pulled muscles, and other bumps and bruises, try Ancient Legacy Trauma Oil, which contains essential oils traditionally known to help with pain, swelling, and inflammation. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Longevity has been helping people promote optimal health, among others, for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness, and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local Longevity associate. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 9 o'clock crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website, www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com, to get a hold of my books and CDs and DVDs. And again, I urge you to get these things while the prices are at the level they've been for the last 5 years. Time, of course, the printing costs are skyrocketing, so we do have to go up. Apologize, but that's the reality of life. Okay? And so, at any rate, you have to stay away from the bad stuff. We're talking about you have to stay away from, let's see here, anything that has gluten in it. No wheat, butter, or oats, and none of the phagopyrins, okay, which are in the buckwheat. So no buckwheat, none of that kind of stuff. And because they cause lupus erythema, they cause fibromyalgia, they cause rheumatoid arthritis. Of course, there's a secondary infection there with a bug called mycoplasma, easily killable with an antibiotic called minocycline. There's irritable bowel syndrome, okay, Crohn's disease, celiac disease, diverticulitis, metabolic syndrome, which is obesity, diabetes, and high blood pressure, central nervous system demyelinization. 25% of your brain and 25% of your spinal cord is cholesterol. You have to eat cholesterol. And I have it in the form of 3 eggs twice a day that I'm guaranteeing I'm getting what I want to get. Okay? And don't forget, some of these bad diseases also include Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's disease, Alzheimer's disease is not an old age disease. Alzheimer's disease is a cholesterol deficiency. Hello. Parkinson's disease is kind of a mix of buckwheat and wheat, bran, and oat problems, okay? Psoriasis, psoriatic arthritis, diabetes type 2, just a very simple mineral deficiency. Let's see here, Tourette syndrome. I had that for 5 years. MS, multiple sclerosis, and then, of course, Guillain-Barré syndrome, which is multiple sclerosis of the spinal cord. Multiple sclerosis has the same problems in the brain and the spinal cord. Graves' disease is thought to be an autoimmune disease of your thyroid. No, it's all getting these bad foods that interfere with absorption of nutrition, and then on top of that, not taking the nutrition and cooking improperly. All of these things are going to set you on the path to misery and a short life. Just remember, the medical doctors who are emergency room doctors in the United States, their average life expectancy is 58. Yes, 58. 58. That's our medical doctor. Now, we spend more money for health care than all the industrialized nations in the world combined, and yet our emergency room doctors, their life expectancy is 58. Our life expectancy, depending on whose numbers you look at, is 75 to 79. But then you look at Japan, 84.7. They live 30 years longer than our emergency room doctor, even though we spend more money for health care than all the industrialized nations in the world combined. What is going on here? Let's look again. I just freak out on arthritis. $626.8 billion, $626.8 billion just to treat the symptoms of arthritis. That's in the United States alone, each year, that's annually. And then osteoporosis, we spend $2.2 trillion a year just to treat osteoporosis symptoms, not to prevent or cure it. When you take the U.S., Canada, and the European Union, those three countries each year combined spend $6.5 trillion just to treat the symptoms of osteoporosis. Symptoms. This is crazy. This does not prevent osteoporosis. This does not cure it, but it just treats symptoms. 19.6% of the American population has osteoporosis. 4.4% of the American population are men that have osteoporosis. It's very, very, which I say, it's costing us $2.2 trillion a year just to treat a nutritional deficiency in, let's see here, 23% of the population. Is this crazy or is this crazy? So I urge you to pay attention to these details. Get a hold of the books. They'll walk you through this. Get a hold of the CDs. They'll walk you through this. Get a hold of the DVDs. They'll walk you through this. Dead Doctors Don't Lie. The CD is in 9 languages. The book, CD, and DVD sets, The Truth About Nutrition. Don't forget the book Immortality. That one's a 5-year study where we looked at the long-lived cultures and what it is they did and what they proactively avoided. All right. Don't forget epigenetics. And don't forget it's all in your head, the book and the CD set. Hell's Kitchen, the transition between wood and coal as fuel to electricity. This is all a big mess. You have access to the answers. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you've got questions for Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Youngevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Youngevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Youngevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity and IF5 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website, www.drjwallach.com, to get a hold of my books and CDs and DVDs. Don't forget the prices are going up in a couple of weeks because of the new increasing cost of printing. So if you're considering getting books and CDs and DVDs, do it now and save a bit of money. Okay, Charmaine, are you there?
I'm here, yes.
Okay. Let's see. Were you on the line the other day when somebody asked about pigeon fever?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. It may have been the other station. But anyway, there's some people asking about they had the horses and ponies that had pigeon fever, and I'd never heard of it before. I tracked it down, looked it up. It's actually caused by a bacteria that's gram-positive, so penicillin will take care of it. Okay. So with that out of the way, What's going on up there in Michigan?
Well, this is a beautiful, summer day, and tomorrow's going to drop down to 60 for a high, and then it's going to be 30, and we're having snow this weekend. So this is the last hurrah right now. Just got the pools winterized.
So the winter's coming.
Winter's coming. Hey, if you wanted summer all the time, you live in Hawaii, right? So reality is hitting this weekend. And they're expecting snow up north, too, at the bed and breakfast, so they got the tractor ready to plow.
Mm.
So,
okay, now speaking of that, do you use the blooming minerals up there to fertilize?
Yes, we do. And as a matter of fact, they were waiting the other day for FedEx to come and send you your case of wine. So it should be on its way right now.
Yeah, and of course people don't realize that, in addition to having, our bed and breakfast up there, that we have a big winery. And again, we use the Bloomin' Mineral fertilizer, which has, 78 minerals in it. And and so we grow our own coffee. Do we use our own coffee in bed and breakfast?
Yes, we do. We use Longevity coffee, and we have one of those coffee makers that people, put the little pouch thing in and make their own.
Mm-hmm.
I don't drink coffee, so I'm not into that, but we have one of those coffee makers that you make your own coffee, and it spits out a cup of Longevity coffee. Yes, it does.
Yeah, we have the premium roast, and we have the decaf, and it's really popular around the world.
Yep, we have it all up there, and we have more grapes per acre than anybody up there because of the Bloomin' Minerals. There you go.
Well, are they asking, what are you guys doing? I mean, they should be using our minerals.
Well, I don't go to the meetings anymore. I did a few times, the Saga meetings, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What we do, we have a lot of grapes. We had a bad crop this year because there was no rain, but otherwise, normally, we have a lot of grapes.
Oh, have you heard of irrigation?
Well, we don't irrigate them. If the rain don't come, they're not getting. There's 2 different places we got them, and there's quite an area. So we have to depend on Mother Nature, and sometimes she's not happy.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to.
Okay.
You make Mother Nature mad, right?
Right. Well, I go to a couple of their meetings, and talk to them about the Bloomin' Minerals, and talk to them about our coffee, and talk to them about our wine, and see if we can't spread out even more. Well, thank you, Charmaine. We're going to come back with callers after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you've got questions for Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific Time at 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552. Listen to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Longevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables. And besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 9 o'clock crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website for books, CDs, and DVDs, www.drjwallach.com. And let's see here, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Pennsylvania, and Hattie, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Hattie.
Dr. Wallach. Hi.
Yes, here. Hi, how can we help you?
Dr. Wallach, well, let me digress just for a moment to say that I love the idea about the bed and breakfast, and I love the idea about the wine. So I'm going to have to reach out and get some information.
Okay.
But anyway, Dr. Wallach, I would love for you to speak with my client, Martene, and her sister, Shirley. Her father is scheduled to have an AFib device put into his heart at the end of the month. Stage 4. Kidney failure, and some other issues that they want to address with you. So, Martene.
Okay.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you clearly. I did, Hattie. He was breaking up pretty bad. Okay. So your dad has atrial fibrillation and kidney failure, correct?
Yeah, well, he has CHF too, so the AFib is kind of new. So they want to implant an AICD. He's scheduled for November 30th. So we were looking for things to help build his heart muscle, and because of his age, regardless of him getting the device.
He has congestive heart failure too.
Yes.
Okay. Now, congestive heart failure is very simple vitamin deficiency. Kidney failure can be due to high blood pressure and artery disease and so forth. AFib is not a heart disease. Atrial fibrillation is actually osteoporosis of the skull, squeezing the 10th cranial nerve, causing a irregular heartbeat. And doctors want to use ablation. Did they talk to you about treating your dad with ablation for the AFib?
No, this is Shirley. They were saying that it's not sustained. It's like it's not his underlying rhythm. Like he goes into normal sinus. He goes in and out at times.
Yeah, he has a light vest on now.
Okay. All right. And how much does he weigh?
125.
Okay. And how old is he?
He's 86.
86. Okay. I'm going on 84, so we're about the same age. Okay. How tall is he?
5'4".
Okay. Does he have any other issues? Any Does he have any diabetes or arthritis?
No.
Okay. So no other issues. Okay. So first thing, you need to get rid of all the bad foods. Okay, Charmaine, what would you do for Hattie and Marty's dad? Okay, he's got kidney issues. He's got high blood pressure. He's got congestive heart failure. He's got AFib, and he's got kidney disease, all this stuff. And he's 125 pounds. What would you do for him?
125. Okay. Well, first of all, he's got to get on a gluten-free diet. No wheat, barley, rye, roast, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, no oils, and no peanuts,
buckwheat.
And no buckwheat. Then I would get him on one healthy brain and heart pack, and I would add to it the de-stress, the Ultimate Daily Classic, an extra bottle of that, and collagen peptides, MSM, vitamin D3 for absorption, and I would also get him on the de-stress. And he needs to eat a lot of eggs and butter every day. And
okay, you get an A+. You get an A+, and we're going to have to run here, so give us a call. Get him started immediately on the diet. Get him the extra supplement suggestions, but get him on the diet immediately, and then call us in 10 days to 2 weeks and let us know how things are going. We'll be back after these messages.
And that does open a line. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific time at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Lines open. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it, too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity and IFF Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget the website, www.drjwallach.com, for my books and CDs and DVDs. Don't forget the prices are going up in a couple of weeks because of increased printing costs. So if you're decided to buy a book or CD or DVD, get them now. Save a lot of money. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers or emails.
Let's head to Los Angeles, California. And Jason, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Jason. You're on the air. How can we help you? Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Wallach. Yes, I was diagnosed recently by my holistic doctor with trichomoniasis, STI caused by a parasite infection in the bladder, parasite, the prostate area. And he said, with the experience nothing can cure it naturally, his experience, other than the antibiotic, metronidazole, which has horrendous side effects I saw online, and I don't want to rush to take antibiotics. And he said this could lead to prostate cancer if you don't get this treated, this parasite issue, and with the trichomoniasis. So see if there's natural ways there's ways to maybe attack this and kill this parasite and not take the antibiotics.
Okay. Well, usually when people get this issue, they don't come to me, and so I don't have a lot of experience with it. But here's what I would suggest.
Mm-hmm.
And number one, get another opinion, okay, from another doctor at the other end of town that doesn't know this doctor, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then I would also, how much do you weigh, sir?
130 pounds.
Okay. Do you have any other issues, arthritis, diabetes, high blood pressure?
Gut issues, and
Mm-hmm. Well, name them.
Just bloating and constipation mainly.
Okay. Do you eat wheat, barley, rye, and oats?
No, I try to stay away from the main things. Yeah.
Okay. Do you eat any buckwheat?
No.
Okay. Good. All right. 130 pounds. Do you have any ringing in your ears, any tinnitus or ringing in the ears or balance problems?
No.
Okay. How old are you, sir?
38.
Okay. All right. Charmaine, what would you do, for Jason here? He's got, bloating and stomach problems, and he's got all kinds of issues, and the doctor says, he's got these parasites, and he needs some medication for the parasites. So what would you do for him?
First of all, he's got to be on a gluten-free diet. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, no oils, no peanuts, and no buckwheat. Then I would get him on one healthy brain and heart pack, and I would add to it killer biotic. I would have him take herbal rainforest, a tablespoon at night when he goes to bed for the bowel problem. And then I would add the collagen peptides, MSM, and I would also add the synaptive, because I think that's
there you go. Very good. Yeah,
great product. And he needs to eat a lot of eggs and butter.
There you go. Eggs twice a day with soft scrambled, soft poached, and they have to be either cooked in water or butter, no margarine, no oils. And then, when you get another opinion from another doctor, give us a call back, let us know what's going on. But these nutrients will help your immune system, which is going to be your best friend here, dealing with these parasites, if that's a correct diagnosis. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Houston, Texas, and Jan, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Jan, you're on the air. How can we help you? Hello.
Yes.
How can we help you?
I'm calling for. Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. I'm calling for a prospective client, and he is 29 years old. He does not have a problem getting an erection, but he experiences premature ejaculation, and shortly thereafter, he feels just physically wiped out for about 2 to 3 hours afterwards. What is the cause of his problem or his issues?
Okay. It could be several things. Do you know how much he weighs?
About 150.
Okay. Does he have any other issues? Any complaints about ringing in the ears, balance problems, high blood pressure, diabetes?
I'm not for sure.
Okay. Do you know how many times he wakes up at night to urinate? Once, 3 times, 5 times, or more?
I would have to ask him. No, I don't know.
Yeah, you need to ask those questions because that'll give us a lot more information. Okay. And so let's see here, Charmaine. He needs to, see another doctor, a different doctor, get another opinion, and he needs to get on the nutrients, get off all the bad foods. What would you give him, Charmaine? What would you give him to get him started in the right direction?
Well, again, he's got to get on a gluten-free diet. Important. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, no oils, no peanuts, and no buckwheat. Then, because of his weight, I'd get him on 2 healthy brain and heart packs. And I would also get him on the Zero test, and I would get him on some rebound for energy, and collagen peptides, MSM, and synaptive for sure. And he needs to eat a lot of eggs, scrambled, soft scrambled, and butter. And that will also help him too.
Okay. Three eggs twice a day. And cholesterol, and of course the Zero test, I'd have him get 2 bottles a month of that, so he can take 3 twice a day, and that's going to help him with any hormone potential issues. And he could also, again, have osteoporosis of the skull. This is not a disease of aging. Babies are born with osteoporosis of the skull. He could have osteoporosis of the skull, squeezing the spinal cord. Okay, and if osteoporosis of the skull is squeezing the spinal cord, it could cause downstream problems, including in the prostate, the testicles, the bladder, all kinds of stuff can be going on here to contribute to his symptoms here. All right, and so we need to have him come on and do a 3-way with Jan and us, so we can ask him some more questions. Or Jan, you can ask him the questions and call us back and give us the answers there, so we'll be able to give a more complete answer. But there's something going on with either his nerves and or his hormonal system. Okay, so if this guy plays sports.
I don't know.
Okay, and you don't know if he has any of these other issues.
I'm not sure. I'll have to call back with him.
Okay. Yeah, and let's get more information and we can be more explicit. But Shar gave a very good program to start out with, okay? And so that's where I would go to start with. And then by the time we get more information, all of those issues could be gone. Because these are very simple issues. We just have to know a little bit more information so we know what the exact approach is, okay? And it's one of those things where you're very welcome. Please do call us back. And it's one of those things. Now, I do have to tell you that we're seeing more and more and more young people with osteoporosis of the skull. And this is something that happens because doctors are not telling young people. They're not telling young people in school to take more nutrients. Oh, just eat well, you get everything you need. I mean, Shar, you've heard that a million times, right? Oh, just eat well, you get everything you need.
Absolutely.
And that's absolutely not true. You cannot eat well. Nutritional minerals do not occur in a uniform blanket around the crust of the earth. They occur in veins like gold and silver. Plants can make vitamins and amino acids and fatty acids. Can you name me a plant that makes a mineral, Shar?
No, plants, they need minerals to grow. They don't make minerals.
Well, there you go. They don't make minerals. That's right. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Longevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Longevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many of Ancient Legacy's oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. For life's everyday aches and pains, such as sprained ankles, pulled muscles, and other bumps and bruises, try Ancient Legacy Trauma Oil, which contains essential oils traditionally known to help with pain, swelling, and inflammation. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the health benefits of drinking coffee. Youngevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Youngevity's JavaFit selection of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America, all carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. Try JavaFit's Immune Plus, a full, robust coffee blend combined with the immune-supporting benefits of echinacea and the full-spectrum daily requirement of vitamins and minerals. Boost your immune system every day with JavaFit's Immune Plus multivitamin coffee. Available in 30-count single cup or 24-count single pot packs. Contact your local Youngevity distributor to get Jovolution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here from Youngevity 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers or emails.
Let's head to New York. And Allie, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Yes, hi.
Okay,
I just have a few minutes. Hello?
Yes, we only have a few minutes, so please go.
Yeah, I was just heading back to lunch, and I couldn't believe that I got through. I'm trying to call. It's always busy, but I'm calling. I'm staying. I'm visiting my sister and her brother-in-law, and he has Parkinson's, and it breaks my heart because he says he feels like he's trapped in his body because he can't do things normally, and
how much does he weigh?
He shakes. I'm not sure. He's like 6'2", 6'3" tall, and maybe like 180, 175, 180.
Does he have any other issues other than Parkinson's? Does he have complaint about ringing in the ears or dizziness? Does he complain about arthritis, osteoporosis?
No, he has diabetes. The only problem that he has is his circulation is limiting his walking ability, and he has to walk around with the walker, and his hand shakes out of control.
Okay, well that'll go along with Parkinson's.
Yeah.
And he has a balance problem also. Okay, well, here we go. Charmaine, what are we going to do, okay, for Allie's buddy here? 180 pounds, he's got Parkinson's disease, he's got diabetes. What are we going to do?
We're going to get him on a gluten-free diet, very important. No wheat, barley, rye, roast, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, no oils, and no buckwheat and no peanuts. And then because of his weight, I'm going to get him on one healthy blood sugar pack and one healthy brain and heart pack. Add to that Ultimate Daily Classic, 2 bottles of that. Collagen peptides, vitamin D3 for absorption. And I would get him on the Synaptive for sure, and a lot of eggs and butter.
Three twice a day, the Synaptive, that's 2 bottles a month. 3 eggs twice a day with soft yolk, soft boiled, soft poached.
Mm-hmm. And,
okay.
Yeah, and he wants to, be consistent with the eggs, scrambled in butter, soft scrambled in butter, and that will help the Parkinson's dramatically.
Yeah, rebuild the brain. Okay, well, thank you, Charlotte. An A+, very good. So, Allie, pass this information on to your friend's brother or brother-in-law, whoever it is. And so we need to hear back from you in a couple of weeks. If you have any more information between now and then, call us.
What was the first thing that she said? I got the peptides and the packs, the classic, but what was the first thing that she said? I think some kind of oils?
Probably I said Ultra Daily Classic, and what else did I say?
Stop. Both of you have to stop talking. As Shar said, one healthy brain and heart pack and one blood sugar pack, because he's got diabetes and he's got the Parkinson's and so forth. And so one healthy brain and heart pack and one blood sugar pack, okay? And don't cold turkey off the blood sugar medication, but as the blood sugar drops, you can slowly reduce the medication based on the numbers. And this will happen very quickly. He's going to see relief in these areas. And, of course, the eggs are important to rebuild the brain. The Parkinson's disease, he's missing myelin in the brain. Just remember, 25% of the brain weight and 25% of the spinal cord is myelin. And so we've got to have the eggs to maintain the myelin. And let's go there. And so give us a call every couple of weeks. You're welcome to call anytime, but don't wait longer than 2 weeks. And we will walk you through this because, the odds are we see so many people with these combinations of problems, and they're easily prevented. They're easily gotten rid of. They're not genetic, and they're not autoimmune. The body's not attacking itself. They're not genetic in any way, shape, or form. And this is why we have the capacity to get rid of them, because they're not genetic. They're not autoimmune. And the doctors have missed this by, a million miles. And what they do is treat symptoms. And people initially are happy, oh, my gosh, my symptoms are gone. But then in 3 years' time, they're either dead or really seriously beyond hope and, in a bed, unconscious, in a coma, and all that kind of stuff. When really, if they'd have been given the nutrients and getting rid of all the bad foods, it would go away. Well, thank you so much, everybody. Great stuff today. Thank you, Charmaine. A beautiful job as usual. Thank you, Doug. A beautiful job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.